What's up, everybody? Lamont from TheChartGuys here with a few mindset tips to hopefully improve your trading. So, the number one tip is to show yourself grace, right? As with anything that is challenging, you want to be able to weather all of the challenges without holding on to too much negativity. Honestly, you don't want any negativity at all. Right? You want to have the entire experience be as positive as possible so that your relationship with it is positive. So one way in which you can improve helping yourself show grace is to visualize a mistake. You can imagine a mistake that you've not made, or imagine a mistake that you make all the time, something maybe that you beat yourself up over regularly. And instead of beating yourself up, visualize making that mistake and then accept it. Hug yourself. Tell yourself it's okay that you've made that mistake. Even if you've made that mistake countless times before, that's all right. It's going to take time to get over these things, and we will be more we can do it more easily if we show ourselves grace. Tip number two for improving your trading mindset is to practice acceptance. It really builds off of grace, knowing that if you know that the road ahead is going to be challenging and that you're going to make mistakes, being able to not just show yourself grace, show yourself kindness, but also accept whatever occurs is huge when it comes to trading mindsets. Because, of course, whenever you put on trades, you are carrying risk. There is the risk of the trade going the wrong way. And it's easy to conflate a red trade with being a bad trader, which they're not the same thing at all. All good traders will have red trades. So practicing acceptance that you're going to see red, that you're going to make mistakes, that some days are going to be worse or some days are going to be better, is going to help carry you through all of the volatility that is inherent to trading. And so one way in which you can practice acceptance is if you go ahead and visualize that mistake again, and as you said, you've already shown yourself grace, you've already allowed yourself to have made that mistake. But if you escalate the issue a little bit and essentially just press the issue a little bit more and tell yourself, not only am I okay with it, with having made the mistake, but I love this mistake. I love that I've made this mistake because I accept that I must make these mistakes in order for me to improve. And the final tip to improve your trading mindset is to practice patience. If you can show yourself grace and forgive yourself for mistakes, if you can accept that mistakes are a part of it, are a huge part of the journey. In fact, it is the journey. Every single step is essentially building off of one of your old mistakes. Well, then you also have to practice patience, because it's going to take a lot of grace and acceptance and repeated mistakes in order to get to the place where you know you can get to. And so a really good exercise to practice this is to center on the mistake that we've discussed about, center on the acceptance that you feel, and then while you're centering on all the challenges that you're currently facing, think about something in your life that's meaningful to you, that you are adept at, that you're very, very good at. Consider how much time and effort it took to get there. Recall all the frustration that you had during. Recall all the times that you punished yourself for it. Think about if instead of punishing yourself for it, you apply patience here and again accepted that it would take time. I bet that your process probably would have went a little bit smoother, probably would have been a little bit faster. If you'd like to dig deeper on any of these ideas, I recommend two books. The first book is by Mark Douglas. He's the famed author of Trading in the Zone. He wrote another book called The Disciplined Trader, where he talks about how people, not just traders, people invest energy into certain things and how the implications of that. It's a phenomenal read, and it definitely helped me to contextualize all of the feelings that I had throughout the learning experience, and even now. Another book that I think is really good for this kind of a thing is Mindset by Carol Dweck, in which she, honestly, the main point that you want to carry forward is that a growth mindset is the key to success. No one's brain is fixed. You can always improve no matter what your background is, no matter what your circumstances are. And understanding the implications of truly believing that you can change is incredibly influential for not just trading development, but for growth in general.